All right, brothers and sisters, Brother Mac, I'm back, and this is part two. We're gonna be now looking at Little P Restaurant. This is where we will be serving food, and just check it out. Check it out. Walk with me. Okay, so as I said in part one, the way this is, that's the inside where you will be eating at. And then on the end here, that's a room right there, and then that's a men's restroom. And then on the side over here, you have the women's restroom. That's the women's restroom, and then that's the handicap. And I think that's where we will start at, showing you the improvements that they've made in the restrooms. Only thing we have left to do in there, I have to buy the commodes and hand washing sinks so that the plumber can install it. They finished the tiles on the walls and the floor. I like this area too, so peaceful. And so this is for people that's handicapped will be able to come in. I did the floors all throughout the same way. So this is inside, and again, this is the handicap room. I see one of the brothers got their transportation in here. So this is pretty much how it's gonna be. In this handicap room, what I done is installed a shower. So you're gonna have a shower here that's gonna have hot and cold water. So, you just might wanna take a shower out here or whatever. So you'll be able to do that. All the doors are already installed everywhere. So I just had it open. So that's how the doors look on there. This next restroom is also, this is the women's restroom. So you go in and you have a restroom on this side and a restroom on this side. So again, all the restrooms you're gonna see throughout it, it's gonna have the same type of wall tiles and also the floor tiles. Once this is cleaned up, and it's gonna really look nice. So this is just inside of one of the restrooms, and again, just notice the wall tiles in here. So everything is done, it's just waiting for the commode. Each one of them, again, I'm just closing it so you can see the doors. This is the one to the left, same setup. Just notice the wall tiles, and so they're gonna be putting the lights in here and everything. So it's ongoing. So let me close this door so you can be able to see. This is generally how it's gonna look, from the outside, when you look at the doors like that. And then this here is gonna be the sink where you're gonna wash your hands at, and this is actually gonna be a dryer to dry your hands. That's what that connection is for there. And also, it's gonna be a sink here. So it's gonna be two sinks here in the women's restroom. Whoops, the door closed on me. It's gonna be two sinks and two hand dryers to dry your hand. Okay, so that is the women's restroom to the left and the handicap restroom. So I think what I'll do is, I'll just go to the other side, then I'll go into the main building. So as I said, all this area that you see here will be paved with those brick blocks that you saw when I first walked in. So I want to point, now okay, I'll point that out after I show you this here. So this here is an actual room that someone will be staying in. Notice again, all the steps, the same floor pattern is what I put everywhere. I like these. When they get cleaned up, it's gonna be very beautiful. So they're still working in here, but all the electrical is in except for your lightings and your ceiling fans. But all your, I forgot what you call these boards here, they're in here. They got those in. And here, this is a pretty large restroom. I didn't intend for it to be this large, but it turned out to be that way. Again, the same wall tiles in here. You got your shower that's gonna be up here. And I might even put a bathtub in here, who knows? And then you have your commode that's right there. And it also has this door. So all the doors and things have already been put in. So, we're making great strides. And I'm anticipating by the end of August, I'm anticipating that we will be finished with the construction phase, and then I'll start working on getting my license. Well, I have my license, but get an inspection so that they can go ahead and allow me to open. This is going to be the men's restroom. They had a wall here, but it was too thick, and it didn't leave enough room for the urinals for the men because there's 3 of them, one there, and there. So I had them to take that wall out and to put a thinner wall so it gives the men more room here. And then, of course, that'll be where your commode and everything will be at. Again, all the walls, I have the same wall tiles. And somebody will say, well, man, why you didn't just change it up and things? Well, I want you to remember what I said in the beginning. I am building my heaven. So brothers and sisters, I like uniformity. You know, I was in the military, and I guess that's something that stuck with me. I like uniformity. So what I was going to show you, what I like about these windows, they can also be used as a door. You can go into any one of these windows and walk right in, just like here. So, like they do have mornings where it's nice and cool, I would be able to just come right here, open up the window, just like that, open up all the windows, just like that, and you're gonna have that fresh breeze just coming, so it'll kind of feel like you're outside in a sense. So I guess I'll enter right here. So again, notice the floor tiles, same design. Okay, so this area here, I'm looking to get maybe about maybe 5 tables, because I don't want it to be real crowded in here, but about 5 tables. This is the next area that's going to be painted. When we get to the main building, you'll see some different colors. I'm gonna put the same colors in here. We have we call them fundis. Again, they work here. They don't go to the hotel at the end of the day. They make their beds here, and hey, that's a mosquito net, and they're good to go. So they sleep out here until they complete the job. So you see how the windows open there. This is the actual door that you will be coming in right there. And this is the serving window right here. And you notice the door here and the door here leads you to the kitchen area that we'll be going in. So the ceiling, when it's all said and done, you're gonna have different color, they call them snake lights, all around, like that, and there. Snake lights that turn different colors, and you can have them turn in different colors. So it's gonna be beautiful in here. I'm planning to have a chandelier in the middle, nothing real fancy, but a chandelier, 2 ceiling fans on each side, and then all these areas where you see these here are gonna be wall lights. This is my air conditioning system. I have 2 air conditioning systems, one on each side there, and then I have one over here. So I'm gonna have 2 air conditioning systems. Also, what's gonna be here, I wanted to make sure we had plugs here, because here in Africa, that's something that they don't normally build. There's a lot of plugs, so I made sure they have plugs everywhere. They was wondering, why you got so many plugs? I got plugs on every wall, because you never know what we wanna do. Every wall, I got plugs on, all over. You can't see this one over here, but it's behind that mosquito net. I got plugs there, you know. I have plugs over here. So I got plugs everywhere. So right here is gonna be a sink here to wash your hands. You'll be able to come here and wash your hands, and then it's gonna be a dryer here to dry your hands. That's kind of standard. Here in Tanzania, you don't necessarily have a dryer, but you're gonna always find a sink to wash your hands prior to eating. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna enter the kitchen this way. It may be a little dark in here because there's no light, but just to give you a quick view, this is the kitchen. Actually, I have a hookup for 2 stoves here, 2 4 burner stoves is what this hookup is for. And then I have cabinets, wall cabinets going around here like that. And then I'll have cabinets down here so that we'll be able to serve the food out of that window right there. I have a freezer and also a refrigerator, a commercial type, and I'm planning on putting them somewhere in here or here. This is another sink where you'll be able to wash your hands, so the cook can come here and wash their hands before they start preparation of the food. We got windows here for ventilation when they're cooking. Of course, the door that goes to the outside. This is just another look of the kitchen. And I'm having them to install ceiling fans in here, believe it or not. So this is another look of the kitchen from this angle. This other area here is gonna be my storage area here. And also I'm gonna have, this will be a place for the workers to wash dishes here. Now I was gonna put a washing machine here, and that's very common. In the houses, in the kitchen normally is where they put their washing machine. It's a common thing. But when I showed you the storage area earlier where my office is, I'm thinking about maybe putting a washing machine there and let that be like a little laundromat, if you will. You know, I'm gonna use that storage room for multiple purposes. So I'll be storing food in here. I have some shelves that's gonna go up against the wall that I've already purchased. Keep your canned goods and everything. So this is the other door that you would come in at. I may even block this door off so that there's only one entrance through the kitchen. I haven't determined that yet. When you come outside the kitchen, when it's all done, you're gonna walk out and you're gonna see pavement all this way, pavement, pavement, pavement. And one of the ideas that I had, I guess I can go ahead and walk around here since I showed you Little P. We can get ready and walk to the main building. So one of the things I'm gonna do, I'm gonna also have a walking trail, just going around where you can, all around the fence, the wall rather. I'm gonna put pavements all around the walls. And you saw how big the lot is. So I'm just walking out of Little P restaurant back where we was at, just to show you what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a walking trail. You know, I'm gonna put pavement down. I was just gonna make a place where it's just the ground, but you know, when rainy season comes, it'll be pretty wet. So I'm gonna have a walking trail all the way around, all the way around. And when I showed you the other lot, it would even go around that other lot. So if you want to walk in the morning or late in the evening, you can. So this is Little P area again. Great improvements, great improvements. So it's a very cool day. Look like we might get some rain. I noticed yesterday a chemtrail. Yeah, they do have chemtrails here. I noticed that. I'm not gonna say they have anything to do with the weather today, but it was hot yesterday. When I saw that chemtrail, I thought they were spraying my garden, you know. But so anyway, so we're gonna walk down this road, going to the main building, and we're gonna look there. Again, just notice things. Imagine walking in the morning, early in the morning, maybe 6:30, the sun hasn't came up yet. And you just walking out here, it's peaceful. You don't hear the church in the morning. They normally, I'm surprised that I don't know, they must be practicing for a revival. Not that I have nothing against it, but sometimes you just don't want to hear noise. You just, want to rest. And it doesn't have anything to do with not loving Jesus and not loving God, but sometimes you're just not in the mood to hear that. And here in Tanzania, they don't have a noise, what do you call it? I'm trying to think. They don't have a noise restriction. That's another word I'm trying to think of. But they don't have that here. You can play your music as loud as you want to, and that's just how it is. So this is another walkway. There's gonna be some stairs there coming down to be able to walk up there. So I'm gonna start in the front of the building. I'm gonna walk out and let you see the whole building. So again, this is the storage room I was telling you earlier. I'm thinking about putting a washing machine in there. This gonna serve multiple purposes because the way I'm gonna have it, it can be a room, a storage room, washroom, and again, when the repairmen come out, if they have to stay overnight, all they need is just a mattress or something, as you saw in the other place. They don't require much. These brothers and sisters here, I've learned so much from them because they know how to live and survive and happy, you know. So again, these are all the pavements that you're looking at. And I just love this color on the wall. So I didn't know what color I was gonna paint this building. And when they put that white skimming on here, because on the top they've painted a little, but when they put that white skimming, I was like, that don't look bad because the windows are black, the top is black, and then my stairs and the trimming going around the building is gonna be black. So this is what you got. So we'll walk around just to give you a view of the whole building. So they're doing great. They're doing great. And make sure I don't fall on none of these pavements. Okay, so this is kind of the way it look. Again, I'll be residing upstairs, and your 2 one-bedroom apartments are down here. So just notice the black that's going around there. I also noticed the tiles on the stairs. I said I like to stay uniformity, so you're gonna see those same tiles throughout. These are the pavements they're getting ready to put down once we finish running the plumbing from the office over there all the way to that water tank that I show you. Then that's when the pavement will start. This area here, this is my cashew tree. It actually have cashews on there. You can't see them from here, but they become a fruit first, and then they turn into this hard shell. You can't really see it. I don't think you can, but that's my cashew tree. Here's a guava tree. It's a fruit known in Tanzania. I'm gonna have them trim it up a little bit. But this area here, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this area here. You know, I just want to make every area a peaceful part, you know. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here yet, but I love this tree. It's cool, provides a lot of good shade and everything. So this is coming around to the back of the building. I'm gonna back up a little bit so you can see. I gotta watch where I'm stepping at as well. Excuse me if we're going too fast, but I gotta watch where I'm stepping at, you know. Okay, so this is the building in the back. Got to take all that gold tape off the windows. So they still painting, and I'm planning on having some places to hang your clothes, because here in Tanzania they don't use dryers to dry your clothes. You come out here and hang your clothes on a line. So I'm gonna have a place for you to hang your clothes on for this apartment, and one on the other end over there. So I'm going to, no, I'm not gonna walk that way. Look, it's too many obstacles. So I'm gonna walk back in the front. Excuse me for the shaking, but I definitely have to pay attention to how I'm walking. So those are the stairs going up to the second floor there. They've done all the pavement already. It's just dirty right now, you know, but once they clean it, you'll see the true colors. So again, notice the black that's going around. So we're coming back to the front. That's where we came in, as the front gate. So we're coming back to the front. And so as we walked, you know, I may have to stop and open the door too, but you notice this is gonna be handicapped. These are regular steps, and steps on both sides, and then it's your handicap. Okay, so we're just gonna walk up here. You notice all the tile is done. The last video, I don't think they was finished with everything. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you one of the 1-bedroom apartments, because the other one is full of supplies and stuff, but it's the same. This is a one bedroom apartment. It's locked because we got our supplies in there and we don't want nobody to steal them. So I'm just gonna show you this one to the left, but this one to the right is exactly the same. You see the door that's here, the doors is also here as well. So they need to put the window there. So let me take you around this veranda. They call it veranda. So you walk around here, you know. Again, I had them to put plugs everywhere because you never know what I want to plug up, plug there, plug here. So, you know, you're on this side of the building. This is kind of a view that you have. Just country, you know, real nice view. And when they take these sticks down, when they finish painting, it's going to be a whole nother view. There are going to be handrails going around all the way around. It's going to be handrails, okay? And upstairs is where it's going to be handrail, okay? So now we're going to enter. This is my phone on the phone. We're going to enter the apartment. So all the tiles is done. Hopefully you can see the painting. Because, you know, this is the painting. They finished painting in here. We call this a mushroom color. You got your grills. They call them grills, but burglar bars in America. This is what you're looking at. So where we're standing at now, this is going to serve as the living room and also the dining room here. So that's why you see the wall tiles on the wall that way. This is going to be a place you wash your hands. Remember, I told you it's common in Tanzania, you're going to have a place to wash your hands. So you wash your hands there. And I've already purchased the type of dining table that I want, and it's probably going to go somewhere over here because this is where you would be looking at TV at or whatever. So your couch and things is going to be here. Very comfortable, and you have a nice view out the windows. I love the colors, how it goes with the ceiling. Very nice, very nice. And then straight ahead is your kitchen. You have your normal things. And you remember I told you it's common to have a dishwasher in your kitchen. So this is where the refrigerator would be at. They finished painting in here as well. I'm not sure how well you can see this mushroom color, but it's very pretty. Very pretty, but when you're taking pictures, you can get a different look at it. But notice the wall tiles, and then notice my floor tiles. I'm consistent with that. So you have your stoves here, you have your dishwasher here, not dishwasher, keep saying dishwasher. The washing machine is gonna be here. This is your sink, and then of course this is your back door that you can go out and, you know, very nice breeze. You got your windows there. I feel that breeze coming through right now. So this is the kitchen area. So now to the right here, it's a little dark. Haven't got the lights put in here yet, but this is the bedroom. The bedroom is gray. It's a gray color. Again, I don't know how well the camera is picking up the color, but it's pretty in here. I like it. Real nice, real nice. And then your restroom, you'll see they're still working in the restroom, but the wall tiles is just like what I showed you out at Little P's restroom, how that is. And again, you can't see the floor tile that good because it's dirty in here right now. But it's a big restroom. That's where your commode is. And as you can see, this is a shower area, you know, so I may even have a seat or something in here I haven't determined. And this is where your sink and mirror would be at in here. So this is another look of the room itself from this angle. It'll be a AC put up there. And I have a choice of where I want to put the bed. I can put the bed over here. That's why you see those two plugs. I told you I got plugs everywhere. So whatever you put in here that requires electricity, you'll be able to plug it in. So this is a nice sized room, real nice, real nice. And again, you'll be able to open these windows up, these big windows, and get that view and get that air coming in, you know. So this is a nice room. So what I'm thinking about charging here would be $40 a night. I know you're saying, what? $40 a night for a living room, for a kitchen, bedroom, shower, and you're out in the country? $40, that's it? That's all, brothers and sisters, is $40 a night is what I'm looking at charging, which is very cheap. Now tell me where in America or UK, Jamaica, wherever you're from, you're gonna get something like that for $40 a night. So once I get everything ready and together, I will be inviting people. As you see, I only have 2 apartments. So it'll only be a couple of people at a time, but that's okay until I'm able to build a little further. So I'm still not sure what's gonna go there yet. I don't know. So this is going up to where I will be residing. This is gonna be my little house on the prairie, as I call it. My heaven, y'all, brothers and sisters. I am building my heaven. I'm putting everything that I want in my heaven. Notice they finished all the tiles up here. This is gonna be so beautiful. This is some of the views that I'll have up here. So when I see y'all coming through the gate, I'll be able to say, hey y'all, how you doing? Come on in. Mind you, also there will be handrails up here going around. Child-proof, so no child will be able to fall off there. So there'll be handrails going all the way across. So this is my room. I'm gonna have to see, excuse me for my hand bending away. I'm gonna have to dig the key out to be able to get in my room, because what I had done, I locked it because I got my bag in there and a little chair. So bear with me for a second here. So if I'm shaking and moving, that's why. But as I look for the key, notice they have the roof that they put it on there. So this here been maybe 3 weeks. So they're gonna be through with that pretty soon, brothers and sisters. They're not wasting no time on that. So it's coming along great. This is where I have my seat at and just enjoying this beautiful nature out here. So serene. So I just look forward to in the morning times. So I got the key, opening up my room here. And let's see, yeah, that one, let me see if this one's open. Okay, so that one is still closed. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open that up. I spent all day yesterday organizing the keys so that I know which door is what, because we have so many keys. And that's another thing in Tanzania. You got a key to the bathroom. I mean, it's keys to everything, you know. So you have to have some type of key system to be able to tell which key you need to have to get into these areas. So as you can see, just like downstairs, let me put the key back. You have 2 doors, same setup. Got one to the left and one to the right, okay? So the door to the left that we're gonna be going in is my bedroom. That is my bedroom that we're gonna be going in right here. So before we go in, let me go back around and just show you how it is here. Just like downstairs, you have your they call it veranda here, but this is a 10-foot balcony. You got plugs here, because I don't know what I may have out here. You know, sitting out here and just observing everything. Even just sitting here and looking into the skies and stuff. And I had to figure it out though. I did want some chickens running around, but I gotta see how to keep them out of my garden and stuff from eating. But this is the view from this angle. And these windows, like I said, they're big when you open them up. Now, what you're gonna notice, I don't have burglar bars on upstairs. You know, I just got the big windows because I like to be able to sit out. I will have security cameras. And I'm gonna have a couple of dogs, so I'm not worried about anybody coming in up here. So we're gonna walk into my room here. Wow, now check it out, brothers and sisters. Yeah, what? Blue. Yep, sky blue. Sky blue. I love this color. It feels so good when I walk in here. It is like I'm in heaven. When they finish the electrical, you're gonna have different colored lights. They call them snake lights. They just put them up, they go all the way around the room. And they're different colors, so at night it'll be very beautiful. So last video, I wasn't able to show you the tiles, so they finished all the tiles and the things in here. They got the door that's gonna lead to another room, but I'm gonna go out, come in through my living room and show you that part. So this is my room. This is where I'm gonna be putting my bed at. Imagine waking up in the morning. You can have the door open, but I will have these windows open, and you're gonna feel that breeze just coming in, you know. So this is the freedom that you would enjoy in the morning. So, you know, it's very, very, so when you open this window, I'm just giving you a demonstration. I'm kind of showing out a little bit. When you open this window, so you got your screen there, and this is the view, you know, that you're gonna have outside. You see? That's why I didn't want any burglar bars on my windows. I just wanted to have this beautiful view. I can just sit here and just observe things outside. So I didn't want no bars kind of obstructing my view. Okay, so this is my room. Now, this is my bathroom, you know. It's dirty, they still working, but it's a big bathroom. You notice the towels, the same everywhere. I got a big window here that I can open up. I'll put a bathtub in here. It's gonna be a kind of special made bathtub with a shower that I'm gonna have. So if I'm in the shower, man, I can just look out here, you know, just, you know, I like looking at the skies and everything. So this is my bathroom. That's where my shower's gonna be at. That's my sink right here, my mirror and everything. So large bathroom. So there's some other things I'm gonna put in here. I just haven't determined what yet. That's where my toilet is at. And again, I told you I got plugs everywhere. Plugs. Just so that whatever I wanna put that requires electricity, I have a plug for it. So this is how it looks. This is my, if you wanna say master bathroom, this is it. This is it. This is it. So this is another angle of looking at the room. What I have is the sky blue, baby blue with the mushroom trim on the windows. That's the mushroom trim, and the mushroom trim going on the skirts. They call these the skirts going around. Okay. So this is my room. Again, I keep saying that because brothers and sisters, I even come right now. You see that little chair right there? I come, that's my chair. I come and observe everything. So one of the things they gotta do is change the way this door is going. They gotta change the way it's coming back in. That's why I say you have to be out here. You have to make it your job to be out here when they build it so you can make these corrections on the spot. So you see how the door is going into this door. This here leads to my living room. But I want to come to the living room from the other side, you know, and then we'll look at the rest. But that's one of the things. So it's very important. You make it your job. Your job is to make sure your home is built the way you want it to be built. So you make it your job to come to the site every day. I'm here every day except Sundays. And that's normally when they're kind of chilling out. So again, the ceilings here, you see the way they are with the little things. All of those will have, again, what they call snake lights. So when you turn it on at night, it'll be different colors going around here. So it's gonna be very beautiful at nighttime. The other thing I didn't mention, I'm gonna see if they can put lights down here, Lights down here on this road on each side, there and there. I'm gonna see if they can put some lights there so that at night it'll be lit up when you're walking down there. So we're going into the other door to the right here. This is my living room. So when we come into my living room, this is what you're going to see, okay? I chose mushroom color. I love this mushroom color with the gray trim inside the wall trim there, what we call it. Notice the roof, how it's designed up there. Again, I'm gonna have snake lights all around in there, so you're gonna have different colors. So this is my living room, and also it's an open kitchen concept where you can just look straight in the kitchen, although I might put a little island there, I'm not sure yet. But again, I wanted the windows big so I can just see outside, no burglar bars to obstruct my view. I can see y'all coming in right there. And so 3 nice sized windows. You hear the cows out there. I just love it, brothers and sisters. There's nothing like that. So this is how it's set up like this. This is another angle from the kitchen of how it looks. It's a mushroom color, real nice. The doors is there. The only thing, they're gonna have to put a tinted window there. That's what's gonna go there, a tinted window. So right now, inside, you can't see me inside. If you're outside, all you're gonna see is black. You can't see, I can see you, but you can't see me. So now check that out. So this is how it looks from this angle. So Thursday, tomorrow, we're going to get all the electrical things and start putting in the ceiling fans, the lights in the ceiling, the lights on the walls, and then the next thing will be the AC unit. Then followed up by here, you have your kitchen cabinets made. So I'm gonna have kitchen cabinets made for the kitchen here. This is the kitchen. Again, the snake lights. I'm gonna have snake lights all everywhere. A ceiling fan up here, and then your regular ceiling lights be up here. And this is like a serving window, if you will, for the other room over there, which I call it an optional room, because I'm not sure really what I want to do with that room. Since it's just me here, I don't have to have a 10-person table to sit at to eat. So here is going to be the washing machine. Remember I told you about the washing machines in the kitchen. This will be my washing machine. I'll have a refrigerator here. That's where you're going to be washing dishes, and then this is where your stove and everything going to be. And you're going to have the cabinets. I'm going to have a lot of cabinets. I wanted a lot of cabinets in here because I don't know what, I might even put a cabinet there. It just all depends, or a picture. I might do something like that, or a picture or something like that, So I had the archway here trimmed in gray, So I love this color. So coming in here, this is my pantry. Okay, again, I wanted big windows. So you notice the big windows in my pantry here. It's not the largest, but it's nice size. I'll put, some, what do you call them? What you put on the wall, shelves. I'll have some shelves built on the walls to put your foods on. My deep freezer is gonna go here. I already got that. And the big window, when you open it, brothers and sisters, that wind is just circulating all through. So this is my pantry. I'm gonna have them to make that hole a little bigger so I'll be able to store some light things upstairs, because it's a lot of room up there. So I wanna utilize everything. It has its own door. Notice the tiles on the floor. I'm consistent, I'm uniformative, so that's why I didn't change the tiles. Although I see people that do that, and it's okay. But always remember, you building according to the way you like it, not nobody else, according to the way you like it. So this is the kitchen. And this is where I was thinking about putting a little island here, maybe something. So another place for you to set your food on once you finish cooking. This next room, which also has a door to it, I call it the optional room. It's the color gray in here. Notice the big windows. I call it the optional room because I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. I don't necessarily want to just make it a bedroom, only, but I was thinking about putting a four-seater dining table right here, a four-seater for 4 people. That's what I'm thinking about. And you have this view, this big window. And again, when this window is open, you have such a beautiful view of the country here. You're gonna see chickens or anything running around here. And that wind that be coming in is so nice. So I thought about putting a little four-chair dining room just right here, and maybe a small couch right here or something, a small couch. That's just something I'm thinking about. And then, of course, you have your TV here. And if I did the 4-seat dining table here, then that's what this window, there's 2 things about this window opening here. One, to serve the food through it, and also when this window, this big window, when it's open here, there's a beautiful draft blows through this window. So when you're cooking, you'll feel the breeze that be coming through here. So this is the public restroom for whoever needs it. I even put a shower in here, hot and cold water as well. And the big windows throughout. Here you do have the burglar bars on here. I don't know why they put that on there, but I just said I'll leave it because we so high up. If anybody want to come up here to steal, I'll put a sign out there. All they got to do is call me and ask me for what they want if they want to go through that much trouble to steal something. That's where your commode is going to be over here. You got your sink and mirror, and you notice the plug. I want to make sure they got plugs in here. So this is the bathroom, the restroom. Here they call it the chooni or the bafuni. But chooni is restroom, and I think bafuni means shower, if I'm not mistaken. So this is where you take your shower at. So this is the public restroom. Okay, brothers and sisters, I hope y'all still with me. I hope I'm not boring you. I don't want to go too fast because you know I don't do videos very often. So just bear with me. That's my neighbor who sold me the property. He had that built, and he built 3 small rooms. Here in Tanzania, our brothers and sisters are so resilient, they don't require a lot. All he has there is a room and a restroom. That's it. They cook outside. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they'll dig a hole where you see that dirt yesterday. They was burning their trash, and that's one of the things you're gonna see a lot. They burn their trash here. They don't have in the cities you got a trash truck. You put your trash out, they come and pick it up. They don't have that in the country. You burn your trash, so you're self-sufficient. So we're walking, again, this is my living room. So now we're gonna walk to what I call the guest room. So this is just a little small hall right here that I painted gray. And this door right here leads to my room. I showed you when we was on the other side, leads to my room right here. So that's why I said, I don't want this door opening this way out. I want it to open in so you can go into the room, so that's a correction they gotta make. So this is the guest room. This little space right here, now this room is white, and so I just decided to leave it white and decorate it with pictures and things. So it's a couple of things I'm thinking about this. I may put a couch here, and maybe a TV or something here, and it'd be like a little sitting room, because it is gonna be a door right here. It is gonna be a door right here. So the objective is 3 doors, but the objective is when you come from my sitting room, you come here, and then the other door is gonna be here. You open it, and you come in here, so now you're in here. So I thought about putting a couch here that you can, it turns into a bed as well, So just say, for example, if I had a guest here, special guest, this is the guest room here. Again, notice where the snake lights is gonna be in here that turns different colors as well. I didn't open this restroom door, but it's just like the one I showed you in the other room. I do have a key. Let me see if I can get the key. But meanwhile, while I'm looking for the key, just check this room out as well. It has a nice big window here as well that you can look out. And just real nice, real nice. I just love big windows. So again, you have good wind coming through the windows. This is just another look of the room from this angle. And real nice. So it won't be a door right here. I won't put a door right here. Only over there is where I put a door. So this room will have this extra little space here, you know. So just say if someone's sleeping in here and they wanted to look at TV, they can go over to that room and chill out for a minute there, you know. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. And so let me see here if this is, I don't think this is the key. I'm still looking for the key, brothers and sisters, as I'm talking to you, just to show you this room. But I don't think that's the right key. So, you know, when you're doing live, you know, anything can go wrong. I should have had this open already just to see. But just bear with me a second and I'll get that key. I got everything marked. It's just that I have to go through them. And also I don't have my reading glasses on. So it's a little challenge, but you know, that's okay. It's all right. We'll get it. Okay, I think this is the key here. So this is the restroom for the guest room, you know, so that you'll be able to go in and it's pretty much the same as the other restroom. So, but just to kind of let you see what's going on. So, you know, same setup. You know, this is your shower area right here. Got your big windows in here. Nice size little restroom. You know, you got your sink that's going to be over there. Your mirror with your light over it. You know, and so it's real nice. So you have that nice breeze coming in while you're taking a shower, you know, here. So when you're in this room, you have everything that you need right here. You know, you can even put a small little refrigerator. And someone asked me, okay, where are the closets? Well, here you can build with a closet, but mostly in Tanzania, they don't have closets. They have what they call wardrobes. And you just buy them or you have them made. You can put them where you want to put them at to put your clothes in. So I didn't want to use so much space because at one time I was going to make this right here a walk-in closet, you know. But I thought it'd be better to get the wardrobes because you can move them around and put them where you want to. And so even in my room, I have a large wardrobe that I'm going to be putting in there. So brothers and sisters, this is pretty much the conclusion of all the rooms and the improvements that they have made since June 1st of 2023. I hope that you've enjoyed everything so far. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of go back outside and let you look at the building on the outside again. Let me put these keys back up so I don't lose them. So forgive me for moving. And it's a beautiful day. So again, this is my sitting room. I love it. I come here every day. I'm just chilling, my view. And then I walk right here to my beautiful heavenly room. I even thought about, instead of putting Safari Yahudu over the gates outside when you come in, I thought about just putting welcome to heaven, welcome to my heaven rather. So some people may be offended by that, but again, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, in the title, it says building my heaven. So there's no points intended not to offend nobody. But to me, I said anywhere I go, I will create a heaven because heaven is inside of me. So wherever I go, I'm going to create peace. I'm going to create happiness. I'm going to create love. And once you do that for me, that's heaven. So this is my experience. This is my world. And I will welcome some of you to my world. So when you come with a peaceful heart. Come with a loving heart. Come and just open up your mind and observe a new way of living, of taking care of yourself, sustaining, feeding your own self, clothing your own self, providing shelter for your own self. That's what it was meant to be, not being controlled by a system where you can't even grow food. For the most part, you got to go to a grocery store to buy your food. You got to pay for water at the water company. You got to pay for electricity at the electricity company. That's not the way it's supposed to be. So I'm doing this to take care of myself. I don't need your electricity because I am going to have solar panels out here as well. So brothers and sisters, thank you so much for tuning in with me. I hope that you enjoy this video. Hopefully it won't be another month, but the next video you see, you're gonna see more improvements. It'll be nearly completed when I do my next video. I do apologize for not doing a video earlier and letting you see some of the workers as they did the improvements. But I'm kind of like, I like to do things and then show you after it's done already. Because sometimes, sometimes you got haters sometimes, and I believe in positive energy. So I like to build to a certain extent and then show you everything. So again, stay strong, stay free. Peace, love, happiness. Again, thank you for tuning in to Building My Heaven Continues. Peace, brothers and sisters. I love you all. The skies, a moment of silence, peace. Heavenly colors, nature. The wind slowly blowing. Nature all around. Thank you again for sharing Building My Heaven. Peace.